Good morning, class 5 students. So today I'm going to teach you grammar, adjectives, interrogative and emphasizing. Now, in book 4 you were told about three kinds of adjectives: qualitative, quantitative and demonstrative. We shall now look at two more kinds of adjectives: interrogative and emphasizing. Now, interrogative here is asking questions, while emphasizing is highlighting. Let us start. Interrogative adjectives. An interrogative adjective is used with a noun that it qualifies to ask a question. Now let's look at this. Which part of the world do you come from? Which qualifies the noun part and also asks the question. Now, what gifts did you get on your birthday? What qualifies the noun gifts and also asks the question. Whose books are those on the table? Whose qualifies the noun books and also asks a question. Now let us go to emphasizing adjectives. Sometimes we use adjectives to emphasize or heighten the effect of what we say Let's look at this. What the man said was absolute rubbish. Now we are emphasizing what the man said was rubbish, but we want to highlight it or heighten it. We said absolute rubbish. It made no sense. Rita came late and had to stand at the very end of the line. You could say Rita came late and she had to stand at the end of the line. But we want to emphasize and say at the very end of the line. The book was a total failure, for only a few people bought it. Now the book, you could say it was a failure, but we want to emphasize and say the book was a total failure, for only a few people bought it. Jack built his house with his own hands. Now Jack built his house with his own hands, emphasizing his own hands. Now let's see here. In D, the word absolute qualifies the noun rubbish. Absolute rubbish. It has been used to emphasize the worthlessness of what the man said. It was not only rubbish but also absolute rubbish. Similarly, E tells that Rita came late and had to stand not only at the end of the line but at the very end of it. The word very qualifies the noun end. Sentence F describes how a great failure the book was. It was not a failure, it was a total failure. The word total qualifies the noun failure. Total failure. In G, the speaker wants to make it clear how hard Jack had worked to build the house. So the word own, though not necessarily, has been used for the sake of emphasis and qualifies the noun hands. Sometimes adjectives are used not to heighten but to lower the effect of what the noun it qualifies would also make us expect. Okay, like over here, slight fall. Now, after the storm, there was a slight fall in the temperature. Not a huge fall, a slight fall. When she heard the good news, she gave a feeble smile. She was not happy as much as she expected, so she just gave a feeble smile. Now, in sentence H, says that the temperature did not fall as much as expected after the storm. There was only a slight fall. Similarly, in I, the smile is only feeble. She did not expect as much joy at the good news as it was expected. Now let us look at this. Mention what kind each of the underlined adjective is. Do not listen to what Ravi says, for he is a complete fool. This is emphasizing. emphasizing that he is a complete fool. Kiran is a great teacher, supporter of non-violence. This is also emphasizing. What crime has the prisoner committed? Asks the judge. What is interrogative? Aurangzeb had his own father, Shahjahan, imprisoned in the Agra fort, emphasizing. The play was an utter failure. Again, emphasizing. Whose book is that lying on the table? Interrogative. He spent his entire fortune emphasizing. The simple truth is that Jim cannot run as fast as he thinks. Emphasizing. Outright. What he said is an outright lie. Again, emphasizing. Which game are you best at? Asked Javed. So, this is interrogative. So, I've given you the answers. You can write down the question and write the answers. Otherwise, next class I will give you the answers. So, for today, all the best. Have a great day.